Hello guys, I am V Sai Srinivas of 9th class from Mathman. So today I will be explaining today's editorial. So let's get started. Today our editorial's name is Two Cheers. India betters score in the latest SDG index, but methodological tinkering is cause for concern. India's push in the right direction in achieving Sustainable Development Goals SDGs related to clean energy, urban development, and health has helped it improve its overall SDG score from 60 in 2019 to 66 in 2021. According to Niti Aayog SDG India Index 2021, besides SDGs on eradication of poverty and hunger, measures related to the availability of affordable clean energy in particular showed improvement across several states and union territories. And clean cooking gas been shown to be an important factor. So guys, abbreviation of SDG is Sustainable Development Goals. So these SDGs are regarding the environment and other factors such as clean energy, urban development, and health. So the SDG score of India in 2019 was 60, and it increased to 66 in the past 2 years. So the SDG score of India in 2021 is 66. So eradication of poverty and hunger are also some factors which are to be taken care of, and also the measures which are taken regarding the availability of affordable clean energy in particular had been improved in the past years in several states and union territories. So SDG means Sustainable Development Goals. So India have some milestones to achieve, and one of them is to develop in providing clean energy to the people. While this is the cause for cheer, the index reveals that there has been a major decline in the areas of industries, innovation, and infrastructures besides decent work and economic growth, again made worse by the lockdown imposed by the government seeking to tackle the COVID-19 pandemic. But the stark differences between the southern and the western states on the one hand and the north, central, and eastern states on the other in their performance on the SDGs point to persisting socio-economic and governance disparities. These, if left unaddressed, will exacerbate federal challenges and outcomes as seen in the public health challenges during the second wave across some of the worst of the states. So, the increase in the SDG score of India, it is something we should be proud of. So, the index also shows that there has been in the areas of industry, innovation, and infrastructure, there had been so much decline or underdevelopment in them. So the economic growth of those fields is very bad. It is even further affected due to the lockdown imposed by the government in order to protect the people from the COVID-19 pandemic and also to stop the spread of it. So The southern and the western states on one hand, and the northern, central, and eastern states on the other. So, both of them have disparities in their SDG scores. So, the SDG score is based on the socio-economic and government factors. So, they are unequal in those both factors. So, if this uh, issue is left unresolved, it might cause federal challenges in the future, and the outcomes of it might also include the public health challenges too. So, the second wave across the India might spread faster than expected, and conditions might get even worse. Now, withstanding the improvement in key indicators, the index was curiously made some methodological changes that render comparisons on some SDGs over previous years smooth. The SDG on inequality shows an improvement over 2019, but the indicators used to measure the score have changed. The 2020-21 index drops several economic indicators and gives greater weightage to social equality indicators such as representation of women and people from marginalized communities in legislatures and local governance institutions, and crimes against the SC/ST communities. By dropping the well recognized Gini coefficient measure and growth rate for household expenditure per capita among 40% of rural and urban populations, instead only the percentage of population in the lowest two wealth quantities is used. The SDG score on inequality seems to have missed out on capturing the impact of the pandemic on wealth inequality. So, here we discussed about the major factors which had improvement and also some other factors which had a decline. So, the new index made some changes in the data they collected, and they also compared the SDG scores, and when they compared the SDG score over the previous year's mood, they found that there is a lot of inequality. For example, in 2019, the indicators used to measure the SDG scores are other factors, but in 2020 they used economical and social equality as the key indicators to find the SDG score. So between 2020 and 2021, the economical development was very low, so the score from it was very less. So because of that, the other factor, that is social equality, was high, so there was a balance in there. So the social equality factors is given more importance because the economic indicator didn't give great results. So the social equality indicators are representation of women and also representation of people from marginalized communities in legislatures and also local governance. So that is how they are maintaining the institutions and crimes against the SC and ST communities. The growth rate for household expenditure per capita has increased in more than 40% of the rural and urban households. So the problem here is the SDG score on inequality seems to miss one factor, that is the impact of the pandemic on the wealth and inequality. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you.